way to do it. It seems like we've got a series on our hands as we turn our attention over to map 3. KRU
1-1
on the attacking side. Again,
no raid boss.
Can they get Kesnet active? Can KRU continue this streak of winning pistols? They've won 4 in a row. Now looking to push it
so
to 5.
stupid, man. 4 pistols.
Winning every single pistol would be absolutely massive. That's a good
dude,
start.
I mean, yeah, this is how they... I actually feel like he's getting the opening kill all the time for the pistols.
Smoke. Now it's left up to King and his devices. He's got Ospas and Mazzino flooding in with him soon.
Dude, if they win every pistol, they win the best of 3.
They managed to get into the post plants. They've gotten
Best
the
of
spike
5,
down.
sorry.
And again, they're playing really far off. I think we see this so many times on Sunset. This is very common. They get the spike down on B, they take a big step back, they drop smokes, and then you're just kind of hoping and praying that your bullets land, that you're able to hit this spam through the smokes.
Oh boy.
And it seems like that's exactly what we're going to get.
Ready for this one?
Additionally, we often see LEV or defensive teams forced to fight. They have to flood into the smoke. They want to try to disrupt some of this spam setup. The paranoia through it. Now we're starting to see the flood come in, but Aspas doesn't even get out. Not even able to fully clear the smoke. Mazzino's left alone. It seems like another pistol the way of KRU. That's exactly what it is.
5 pistols for KRU. And Kesnet with that opener.
Worst pistol so far to watch for us.
And also, what else he did on the site, he was the only one. 4 players went back after that.
Love this. Yeah, I'm done with this one. I'm done with the Sunset, man. Done with the Sunset B. I need this to get changed after champs. I beg. It doesn't have to get changed before champs. I get it. It's too low. Teams would have to change too much. I need this to get changed after champs.
That's what the ghosts are so good
it's
for.
not good,
post plant position. So an insane pistol round win from the side of KRU. Already adaptations
1 death.
being made.
Kind of 2 deaths there, lad. 5 people here.
Perfect stun. Connects onto 3 members. There's 5 here, Doug.
Yeah, do they not?
A little bit of noise.
Oh boy. Oh.
I mean, you're just waltzing into a slaughter. Kame would get a couple in exchange.
The heavy commit.
Another shock dart invested. And Kesnet dashes and slides around any sort of threat. Heat cleans him up. Mazzino, the last to stand.
What's wrong with it? This is smoke.
There's really not much.
This is smoke into spam, man. Meant to be an entertainment product. Not good when the entertainment is
no hesitation from the side of KRU.
Someone looking at a smoke and a ping that's on the other side of it and shooting the ping.
We've seen a lot of funky stuff happen towards B main, you know, most notably Superman and EG using a little smoke there, getting free picks at players that are trying to push through that. But it's so different when you're running against this Neon who can just slide through all these stun lines. Even if he gets stunned, he can get out of it.
I think the important thing here for KRU is, again, if they start slow, things get really rough. We've seen them win pistols, and then we've seen them get ecoed.
Power was worse. I agree. I think Power was worse. But they changed Power
seems like
eventually.
an easy one, but it's been a problem in the past.
This game is so punishing when it comes to those plays, when it comes to those thrifties. Tex, he's trying to finesse in the backside right now. He's going to be met by multiple players.
His positioning is really nice, but he's not able to capitalize
that looked
on
nuts.
it.
He like double tap his crouch during that or something.
To push back. The
looks so weird.
Gorgeous.
Whoa!
Wow. Getting 2 with
that is double dink from a frenzy.
How did he connect those shots? And now
yeah, what is that?
1v3?
Again, all of them playing.
Pistol into bonus.
The Cam's going to tag him on the first, and they're going to try to swing ahead of it. He's able to clean up 1! He's got it down to the very last target.
Yeah, it's a bonus though, no matter what. Doesn't really matter about the damage. Everyone can buy up.
Swinging together in the post plants, even the entries onto site, swinging back site.
Imagine
KRU
somehow do it. Like the whole thing.
When KRU are playing like
Fast
this, when they look so
in Americas.
and like they're on the same page, yeah, they can beat anybody, Doug. And right now, from the side of Leviathan, we've seen Tex play
they never lose a pistol from now onwards.
But there's always follow-up. This time around, he's on an island for way too long. Where's the follow-up from Mazzino to help him out? The flashes, the stun, or anything? Even a body to help him from Calm or anything? Nobody was close enough this time around, and Tex, he just dropped for free right there.
Right here. It's a bold start to the round from LEV. To get Calm into that aggressive angle, to get the orb. 2 steps away from his ult now.
Third seed?
The last time these two teams
faced, is being third seed not too bad?
It was
wait, no, being second seed's not too bad, right?
Into the actual main, and the reaction from the side
who's everyone's second seed?
So already, I like
let's
the
guess
DRX to not just play off of what
FPX.
they see and feed into the hands of Leviathan. As I say
and then
that,
Vitality
gets that kill right on the cross. So what?
I wouldn't.
1-for-1 trade now.
I wouldn't say it's the worst ever.
Deep smoke up towards mid.
Third seed.
And KRU, if they decide to go on to this is going to be really tough. Aspas is playing close by. You've got Mazzino who's playing in the smoke with
You probably get wrecked by the other people in your group,
he's not
but
even really interested in it. This is a really dangerous spot.
at least the second, at least like you play the second seed.
That causes a swing for Mazzino, but it's only one found. Now Aspas arrives at the scene and he's instantly dismissed.
my God.
Instantly dealt with. It seemed like KRU were the ones who were trapped. They were the ones who were stuck, but they're the ones left standing.
Now it's all up to Tex with his stinger.
Oh, it's so doable. 29 HP on heat.
His other members, but it's working for him right now, and he's not sitting too high and mighty himself. 29 HP to his name. He gets instantly deleted.
Look how incredible they are with this gun.
7 seconds left.
Shy gets enough space to get the spike down, and this problem just got infinitely harder for Leviathan. Tex with no real weapon to upgrade either. 79 HP. And all of the
look at him, man.
Into his mind. Where does
He's
he go?
so in.
Is there anybody
Incredible.
holding the line? Can he even get safe passage
So
across
close
to try
as
to get this
monitor.
rifle? I don't know that he can.
Imagine this was your
So
like
he
your
has to take
first
the
time
fight to
ever
Shy.
looking at an esports.
He's got the singer
You,
forward.
you come in and you see this guy this close to his monitor.
Fancy
wild.
From Shy as KRU get up
Like
to
what
4.
the hell is this?
Yeah, and it's just too tough in that moment when Shy actually creeps all the way in the back there by that screen area. Even he could be anywhere at that point. He could even be flanking you.
Yeah.
Who knows? But good on Tex to bring that down to a 1v1 in the first place. Keep in mind that was a
good attempt from him, by the way.
And yeah, the stingers just couldn't quite connect. Usually we see the spray follow through. That gun could be so deadly, but a little bit of RNG going against the side of Leviathan. And those 2 kills that could have been acquired by Aspas and King make it so it was a 3v1.
Okay, another go at the Byrons for Lev.
5-1 for Shy. We continue to sing his praises. Winning the clutches. Winning those high impact moments. KRU up to 4 now. And at least for now, it seems like the stomp is going the other way.
Yeah, what a hot start from KRU. First time all series this has happened. Perfect timing for them as well. I think they have a good understanding that Shy used the cam from this positioning. Oh, I say that, but King might get...
Good cage from him.
Oh no, he doesn't get peeked in time. Shy trying to get out of here. But it's going to be a re-clear on B main. So honestly, probably good on Shy to get out in the right time.
Yeah, he can at least give them info. They re-cleared here. Maybe you guys need to speed up a little bit. Or the fact they re-clear here, you 100% know that this is the retake site and you can walk on and save a lot of util. You'll be tempted to smoke,
This is
walk.
good reaction, you're right. I also think they're benefiting from the fact
that,
that Lev are
only got
playing a
one
bit
smoke.
soft here.
Yeah, and also benefiting from the fact that they're not blowing all their utility to take this space. Something they struggled with last time around. The threat of contacting, I mean, that could have been a kill right there. That's why Tex has to give. King might get spammed here.
Oh, almost read it.
Yeah, this was a nice understanding though.
Now Meltzer repositioning. A very bold swing there. But no target found.
Good reposition from him. Hey, he's done so good.
And so Lev continue to slow walk into Meltzer's crosshair. It's another round for KRU.
I like this from Lev though. As soon as they re-clear, you can see the comms coming in that they retake over towards the other site.
They're not peeking together. It's
like they took a lot of space real fast.
The coordination just isn't quite there. Something happened in the last map. There needs to be a timeout. This needs to be talked about. Because it's slipping away right now from Leviathan.
Oh, sorry, it was KRU. I said the wrong way around.
No, he's fired up right now, no cap.
Yeah, I said the wrong way around.
he was spitting something, bro.
You see Aspas take his comfortable position, often indicative of a timeout, and that's exactly what Leviathan have done. Down 5 here. We haven't
Down
seen
5,
this.
yeah. I was saying that
really
the pistols, man. It's good.
Getting pushed around this way,
it's
not
good
really
on
able
them.
to find any success. And you're right, the breakdown in what was so strong for them on map 1 is non-existent here. And I think it was most clear in
This is not Icebox KRU. Yeah, you could tell that they were just trying to like fast fix their Icebox.
Free kills.
I'm getting flashbacks from Shanghai right now on this specific map. This is where it kind of all fell apart for them as well in Shanghai when, you know, we saw solo peaks top mid and etc. Now, you know, keep in mind it's on the B side, it's on the A site, but still.
That foot game lives in my head a little bit.
This is a team that takes pride in playing together, swinging things together. If you have a disconnect like that, and that's one of your biggest
what was it,
strengths,
3v5?
it's no wonder why KRU are up
3v5 first buy against the bonus.
Right now.
The Outlaw
Aspas has a
1v3.
Guardian light
Oh
armor
my
and is
goodness.
one away from his ult. Do they try to force the matter here to get him the ult and then hand the Guardian over to someone else?
I think maybe if he can get a pick off a contact trying to catch the lurker out and shy, maybe that would have been the cue.
Got early info.
Oh, Tex is going to get a shot at this.
This contact style, it's so deadly. Yeah, Tex takes that shot, doesn't connect.
I'm enjoying the change up from KRU though.
Kaznet pops his ult. Mazzino's.
He's off.
He was looking at the
Oh, he's like the
market.
perfect
I thought he
distraction,
had him.
and he killed the guy in market,
He
and he
did
spots
too.
this guy out. There's a good swing
Really
from
nicely
him.
handled by Aspas,
The
but
spacing
again,
is
Shy's on
pretty
the trade.
incredible.
And so whenever it seems like Leviathan have found something that they can hang their hat on, it's instantly snatched back.
Shy on the lurk as well, catching out King. Tex left to his devices. He's alone in spawn. Yeah, this has been a crazy attacking half from KRU. All things considered, last time around, they got barely any rounds on their attacking side. Now, Leviathan aren't out of this by any means. Don't get me wrong. I think it was the first time these two teams met in which KRU won the attacking half 8-4 and Leviathan stomped them the following half. 1 out 13-8. But KRU, they're putting themselves in a really good spot right now to get a big buffer.
Damn, Des, what the hell?
I mean, there's a lot that has to go wrong here for Lev to kind
Yeah,
of
but
claw
Des,
their way back
are you
into this.
baiting
Look
for
at
that
the
kill, or are
money
you
that
still
KRU
doing
have.
your duty?
They've got so much.
That's
And they have a
that's
couple
the main
ults that they
thing.
can, I mean, depending on how they use them, balloon and continue to apply pressure into the next couple of rounds.
And the timings that they're finding as well, it's just
Full baiting.
they're so perfect. Like,
Yeah,
even
that's
there,
what I-
right? Kaznet
Okay.
slides in.
That's what I
He
thought.
decides to go into that
least you're
market
honest.
garage area. Then Mazzino's trying to go wrap behind him to get the trade.
Ranked mindset, yeah,
But
then
he-
flame
some of this
everyone
is,
who's
like,
got
so
less kills than
insane.
you.
It's a game of timings right now.
Even though no one's got a round.
Omen Smoke's traded. Kaznet taking space B main. There's a lot of help here too. But KRU have been making noise like this a couple of different ways. Often it's Kaznet, sometimes it's Shy who takes a lot of space.
This is...
But then they reset, and now
Really?
instead of focusing on this B main space, he was all the
First
way up
1v1.
mid.
Yeah, I
for a
mean, he
while.
really took the fastest timing possible to get up mid.
Yeah.
And there was a gap there. There was no trip, to be fair. Tex, he was just too aware in that moment. Maybe there needed to be a little bit more pressure somewhere else, maybe towards the A main.
King with Paranoia out here. Switching over to the smoke, refreshing that one way. And he knows that that's where the fight is coming from, but there's no swing. All this does is buy time. It's actually KRU who tried to accelerate. KRU who tried to take the space, and the fall line from such a distance is so well timed.
Yeah, A main is on complete lockdown. Finally, Leviathan have an advantage in one of these rounds.
A notable one too, and it seems to be growing. Zeno with a couple of parting shots onto Kaznet after finding lethality.
He was making sure,
And the extra body shots in
Yeah,
there.
you just never know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So MTA and Heat,
30 seconds
the
left.
only two that remain is Lev, seem to be on the doorstep of finally getting on the board here on Sunset.
Okay, let's see how much damage they can do.
KRU
KRU's
can
money's
make this one
great.
a little bit
They can at least
scrappy,
just
get
go
a
for
couple
damage no
guns
matter
out.
what. Try to get a plant
Might
down.
work to their favor in the following round.
Yeah,
Some
I mean,
players of level have to be on
Maybe
light
even
armor.
just
That
try
might
go
be
for
just the
kills.
difference they need.
yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's the only way they can really deal some damage here. It doesn't even matter if they die.
Hey,
They're gonna have so much to
no
buy
kills
with.
is actually pretty
Flower
giant
shot
for
from
Lev. They get a little bit of a
Lev
safety
need
net.
that.
They're allowed
Lev
to
needed
lose
this
one.
flawless round for sure to start building up some of economy of their own.
There were two members who didn't take any damage at all. So
Boom.
as you think about, as you were mentioning, building up the economy, not having to buy armor matters a lot.
Yeah. And also, at some point, you want to get that operator in the hands of Aspas.
Bacon, the
We
strong
saw how
site,
deadly
yeah.
he's been in
This is what I was
all
telling
these
Bacon
series with that
about.
operator.
He was talking about how in EMEA no one like
It's been a
fakes
big part
their
of Leviathan's success
cipher site.
in the 2-0s that they've accumulated.
I was trying to tell him in
throughout the
Americas
stage
it's
2
like
season, of
a little
the
bit
playoffs
progressed.
as well.
They actually
So they
fake
still don't
the
have the
cipher
operator
site.
online now, but they have a chance now if they can string some rounds together to get that online. And interesting choice of timeout now from the side of Adam. They're up 6-1. They've only lost one round. He doesn't want this one to slip away whatsoever. And he's trying to ice any type of momentum that Leviathan have after just winning one round. That's a cold decision to be made.
Did you fake the
It
cipher
seems a
site?
lot more
Just by like
verbose
going a
than
little
just
bit more
trying to
aggro.
ice, man.
Put some numbers in front of it.
That was being communicated there.
Hold it normal, and then it gets to like 40 seconds, 50 seconds. You can play further back. They can use some util, hear it early, get in position to get killed from trips.
It might have been. I mean, that was a big gap. Yeah,
get ready to
flood. More
flood.
Players there with Shy, and that's traded. You have the entire middle of the map. All of a sudden, the defenses are stuck in their extremities. I mean, if they want to come face check you, re-clear, that's a chance to punish them as well. So I'm wondering, yeah, you might be right. Maybe that's going to be something more towards top mid right now from the side of KRU.
But what the hell? Out of nowhere? Come on,
man. What's Mazzino doing?
Maybe in the off-season. Once the rank stops happening, maybe.
In the back of B site right now. I'm not sure why he's not facing the correct way.
He's waiting for the dart, maybe?
Yeah, he's looking for a lineup, perhaps. Some prep work being done, and we've seen Kesnet do this before. Tap the spike and get out.
Yeah, tap the spike and run away.
And, I mean, you can hear the
yeah, surely these guys hear him stomping.
Utility. Aspas used his stun.
Oh boy.
And I think there was a little bit more there. The threat,
there's no one to get a kill off the trip, and they kind of know that because no one took him down here.
This time around
they know that this is clear at the moment,
walk into that A main,
which means he spawn.
Last time they did this exact strat, there was too much hesitation from the A players on the extremity.
Again, attack to draw utility out.
Everything. Everything gets popped.
Calm investing in with it. A brutal duo that they're going to have to navigate around, but somehow the road has been cleared. MTA getting a couple here, giving the numbers advantage to KRU, but Mazzino instantly snatching it back. Now two's apiece with the spike, not quite in hand yet.
Damn, Mazzino
single-handedly drawing this thing back as LEV get their second.
Kept him alive. If you're crewing this, you're still a little bit happy, right? The 1, 2, 3, 4 kills. That's 4 people that have to rebuy. You know that if you kill them, that's 4 people that can't buy next.
He's so good on the breach.
So,
and that's why this was a great start to the round from KRU.
This is a big round for them for sure.
Was too much to ask for. Calm, he got a kill with that Hunter's Fury, and then the trade right here on a Shy. Great cleanup from him. That's 2 rounds in a row now for Leviathan, but that was a great start to the round from KRU.
CNED, hello mate, how we doing?
You mentioned it in the previous round.
We're gonna stream 2 best of 5s. We're kind of on our 4th one. I'm not gonna lie to you. The 3rd one doesn't really count for China. We only got 3rd last map. But
early line. Oh, that's such
how many maps have we done today?
And the thing is, they have
that how many maps have we done today?
If it's not for spam, they're gonna get out of there every time.
True.
Too many? 16? This is our 16th map?
In actual B site from the side of KRU.
That can't be right.
That neon wall was infested. A couple shock darts as well.
This is our 13th.
I mean, I love how KRU are playing this, because think about how many times have they made a ton of noise speed.
Yeah, dude, I'm not doing maths at the moment. Someone else can do the maths for me. 13th? Yeah, there we go.
And so look at the response from Leviathan. They're so concerned about the middle of the map now. Aspas has been holding that with the op. Now Tex has joined him. They're both so concerned with that because that's how KRU has conditioned things. The thing is, I'm afraid they might be missing their timing.
3 people sight?
Yeah, there's going to be 4 members to face
Recon for com?
Even an operator. But I don't think any set utility will hit Aspas in this little corner. He might be able to snag a kill here for free. Maybe slide out if he needs. Oh, great drone. Dashing away, but the second hit of the stun might be what punishes. It is. Kesnet chasing
no
down.
One really in a
on the swing. The timing is so nice. The spike is now on the ground. Calm is there
massive
with him,
duel. Kesnet might have just won it.
I know exactly where.
Forcing them off the site.
Just sending it around the site. He's doing loops.
He gets the spike down. No ults to speak of here on either side. Shy tucking as best as he can. Getting his 1 kill. Calm. What a response. Getting him down to 1. Can Tex win the duel out against Kesnet, who's been so hot these last couple of rounds.
Dude, stop moving when you're shooting.
Every single bullet is a threat. Every single shot is missed. It seems like nothing is
Dude, stop moving when you're shooting. Your aim is on him.
What an animal.
Nicely done from Tex.
The constant back
You see the bullet every single time on the head, but going to the side because he's moving.
On top of it. That was insane from Tex. What an outplay in the 1v1.
And you take a look at it one more time again. Kesnet did such a good job of pushing the pace back site, of dealing as much damage as he could, of forcing LEV into uncomfortable positions, but that right there was the difference maker. And then obviously Calm getting his 3 to even get him into a 1v1 like that.
Yeah, that was filthy.
I mean, yeah, he was really out. He was really out of it movement-wise there for sure. Com did fantastic to make that a round.
Making in those specific scenarios.
And honestly, Kesnet kind of got himself into that spot as well.
It's a different look here from KRU. Way more
don't mind that he messed it up
noisy,
a bit.
if you will, towards A.
And another key difference here is last time around, it was Kesnet still too far ahead, peeking these corners against the operator. You remember him getting picked off an elbow.
Yeah.
They wait this time. He waits for extra utility.
Do they have anything
backup?
Do they have anything to push him off this line, though?
I mean, this is a line that Aspas hit a crazy clip from.
Yeah. I mean, maybe a flash or a smoke or something of the sort, but...
Maybe a stun.
Yeah, let's wait until stun comes back.
Time,
Yo, a drone stun.
Kesnet went a little too early when that stun came out. This time around, he should wait.
They did just clear over towards B main with the recon, but doesn't really
But Aspas is still
change anything.
disrespecting
4
this.
people on
Wants to go
site.
for it.
I mean, why not?
Man, poor Melzer, dude.
Shot rattles off, doesn't connect, but Kesnet does. They've got to cut their losses. They can't.
Yeah, a
fight
shout out
this
to
anymore, I
MTA.
don't think.
How did he win both of them?
It's just so hard to actually hit that shot and confidently get out without a dash. They're going to go for this, though, Doug. It's a 2v4.
Opting to go for the rifle. Can they convert this?
No.
I mean, this would be a miracle if they can pull this off. But it doesn't seem like they're fully invested into it either. I don't know if it's just a threat or what it is, but with every step they take closer, it seems like they're keen on taking one back, and they might not know Shy's here, man. This sucker punch is going to be devastating. Forget about Shy. It's
a good round. It's a good round from him. I kind of want to see his first 2 kills.
Right now from KRU. Not giving anything on that post plant. What kind of discipline are we witnessing? It's like the duality of this team of KRU.
Oh.
2 days ago,
Cage to get rid of the one-way. I don't know how he got in from the fast. But...
Now they are that hive mind that I speak about.
Or was it a recon or a trip? I didn't see. Or maybe the tag of the drone. I think that was a drone actually. Either way. Force him down to an eco. This is a great score from them. And you know they're winning pistols, so...
And yeah, MTA wasn't a part of that, but now that he's accustomed to the roster and he's had more reps, he's been getting better and better.
Really nicely handled by Shy there. That one way that the Omen drops can be devastating for the defensive side, but he drops the cage to counter it. Nicely done. And then instantly rotates back towards A. They've found some success here
This is
before.
the issue. Because it's like...
off the play.
They kind of just lost a round where they had full guns, 4 people on site with kill trips.
Yeah, I think they sniffed out that there's way too many members of Leviathan on this A side.
KRU should probably feel pretty comfortable just trying to force into the site.
He has them contained.
It's nice from Com.
This is something we keep
He's been getting info over
of
towards
KRU.
B.
They'll take space really aggressively at A site or in B main, and then freeze the round and do a rehit.
This is a very delicate dance, so they've sent 3 back off of A to check mid while Com is filling in behind it. He's gonna have the trip, keeping him back. Instantly spotted. The fault line turns around. Forget about the site. They're just gonna deal with Com.
What was that from Heat? 180 fault line. Forget the site.
I was gonna say, did he just do a flick shot with a stun? Or is this a team stun?
The spike down, reasonably so. Aspas still has that rifle in hand. But there's no real way to get back into the site here. King's already been dropped.
Oh.
Smooth little
dude, I gotta see the stun,
to clean things up as KRU gets 8.
I have no idea what it was.
Oh my god! What are we witnessing right
now? I gotta see that stun from his POV. If that's a 180 stun, that's outrageous. That's a team stun. It's equally outrageous, just in a much worse way. I'm pretty sure it's the 180, right? Yeah. Oh my, that's sick. Flick shot. Flick shot with a stun.
Covering
Awesome.
MTA, who was mid-ult when that swing came through.
And even the fight together in
was
spawn,
cool.
you know, 3-4 members all geared up, aiming there with a flash from Heat as well. Now, I said in the past, Heat has really struggled playing against this Leviathan roster, but today he's making a statement.
Oh my god. Doing it onto a neon? Yeah, not gonna have too much
info to try to invest the ult, but
too much luck
doesn't
on that.
connect on much. And so KRU narrowly avoiding disaster there.
Fast pick. It's been a while.
King on the swing though, getting the best of Heat, the hero from the previous round.
Yeah, nice double swing. Too many targets for Heat to actually acquire, but wow. I mean, you talked about disrespecting the one-way. It could be so damaging to you.
Aspas getting his one with the Guardian, dashing back away. Mazzino there to help. Meanwhile, Melzer creeping his way forward. Little leg spotted. They understand Com is there. And it's not without damage dealt. 8 HP now for the controller.
That'll have Com and Tex grouping up on the actual B site. They're going to be met by 3 players here.
KRU just invested the paranoia into spawn, thinking that's where the pressure was going to be coming from. So now they don't have that to get out onto B. And if they think they can continue to push into spawn, you're going to have to deal with Aspas, who's already been dealt with.
Tell me they don't win this 2v4.
But then Mazino too.
Tell me they don't win this 2v4.
I mean, is this a ridiculous round out from KRU? This was a 2v4.
They found my wire.
And again, Melser with 8 HP. They've snatched this thing back. Unbelievable from KRU. Calm with so much left to do, but again, remember, Melser weak. Can he pull this
That's insane. He's 8 HP, goes 3 of them.
3 as KRU get 9.
He was sitting so low all around. But he got so many kills.
He had
sitting
no
at,
HP. Dude, if they're putting these kind of rounds off, I'm so worried for LEV.
Great from LEV. But the disconnect on the actual site, even Tex getting that kill in the market, that was great.
That's kind of fine.
Yeah, I think King on the really wide swing there was very costly. But then, yeah, you're right.
I mean,
even with that in mind, that was a 2v4. They had them fully corralled, fully controlled, and fully convinced. Had us fully convinced that the round was going to go their way, but again,
dude, the despair of the assistant coach, man.
Break. We'll see you guys soon.
Throw him in the background. Alright. Poor dude, man. But yeah, this feels a bit like Icebox the other way around. You, it's fine, I'm tanking it, man. We'll give some money to the song owners. Dazzle Driggs with the tier 1. Thank you. Appreciate the 3 months, man. Thank you for the tier 1. LEV, yeah, you just don't know which version you're gonna get, right? I mean, you can definitely get snowballed though. Like, you gotta factor that in, but
I am June here with Safito,
some
who
of the
you
stuff
guys
is
might not know, but
worrying.
he used to play for LEV back in 2021, and that's my question for you. What is the differences between playing and now being a streamer, a viewer almost, and watching the team go with the back and forth?
Y uno puede estar mucho más relajado viendo el equipo, no tiene tanta presión. Ser jugador profesional requiere mucha disciplina y mucho tiempo dedicado, y como streamer puedes relajarte un poco más y disfrutar de ver cómo juegan los chicos, que siempre es un espectáculo.
He's telling us it's a little bit more relaxed, it's a little more chill when you just get to watch the game and watch what the guys are doing. Instead of when you're playing, you need a lot of discipline, you need to be on top of the game. So now when you're just watching, you're relaxing a lot more. And I want to know, what is it like for the personalities of the players here? Because you know them very well.
Bueno, a los que más conozco son a Mazino y a King, que son más jodones, viste, mucho más confianza. Y la verdad, el que más me sorprendió cuando llegué acá es Corbin, que es una de las personas más amables y simpáticas que conocí. Y bueno, Tex y Aspas son como con los que menos hablé, pero también son muy copados. Realmente todos los chicos ahí adentro son buenas personas.
He's saying all the guys are great. King and Mazino are the guys that he knows the most, but also one guy that kind of surprised him, how fun, how chill he is Calm. And then you'll have as well, Aspas and Tex were always great. Everybody is great in the team. So the vibes at least are good. We're gonna see if they're able to close out and come back on this map of Sunset. Casters, back to you.
Thank you so much, Shane. Yeah, the vibes may be good, but the score doesn't look very good.
Maybe,
for right now.
maybe not right now,
6.
though.
This is a KRU that I was absent in their previous matchup. This is a KRU that seems a lot more decisive. They seem a lot more confident. They're shooting together. And this is causing serious fits for LEV. I mean, they haven't been able to solve them since map 1.
Yeah, and they're doing the little things right. That's the biggest thing is KRU. In their post plans, I think they went 8 and 9 on that attacking half. Not I think, they did go 8 and 9. And on the last map of Haven, they went 6 and 9 on their retakes. If they use that recipe right here and play retake a lot on this map, B or A, doesn't matter. We've seen how good they look on it.
Shot to clear any trips that might be there, but they waltz into KRU again. And so this seems like it's going to be another pistol that they can snatch back. It's just Tex and Mazino that are left. The perfection that they've been able to execute on this is ridiculous from Mazino. 3 on the round, again the frenzy. And Melser in a 1v2. But look at the health bars on the 2 remaining members of LEV. I mean, what, 38 HP amongst both? This is going to be so difficult to deal with. 20 seconds.
Oh my god, they're going to have incredibly bad timing.
He's got the paranoia.
Oh,
finally,
I was so worried with the lineup as well. Low HPs. Damn, they're on the board.
No,
5-1.
That was insane from Mazino on site with the frenzy. That was ridiculous. We saw that happen on Icebox.
Yeah, some of the frenzy usages, or the users, don't know what to call them. Frenzy rounds are outrageous. Wait, this frenzy skin's sick.
Melzer, he gets that collat kill, and it's another pistol around the way of KRU. So now,
and there's some good frenzy skins out there.
Have a chance to climb back into this game, lower that lead that KRU have accumulated, and just start building.
That's the prime frenzy. That's cool.
Doing things right.
Mazino feels like one of the few players that we see run a frenzy and a pistol. And I mean, when he's doing things like that, it makes sense. I get it.
Yeah, and on Breach of all characters as well, you see a lot of Breaches usually go for full utility in a classic.
Yeah.
It's the only valid skin. Out of the whole game, you only give it. Out of the whole game, you're only accepting the prime frenzy. That's crazy.
As Mazino commits to getting the spike down, Kesner tries to find a really good timing on Aspas. It's Shy who gets the kill, but again, the timing is great. Unfortunately for them, though, that's great here. Is either going to get traded out.
Yeah, and it's not too bad. There's a better gun than this, right?
With weapons.
Yeah, good post plant from Leviathan. They're able to build up to that Breach ultimate Mazino. Back-to-back rounds. And that's a crazy ultimate to have going into this bonus round. If you can cook up a nice strat here and steal this one away,
Breach.
You win the bonus, all of a sudden your economy is insane. I mean, you're talking about a 9-7.
Oh my god, what is that one? Yeah, I mean, sick round from Mazino.
They'll be willing. I wonder if they're going to be willing to invest around it to really shore that up, because you're right. When you've got it round 3 and you want to use it, it's such a strong tool.
Oh, they take this elbow control.
Ooh, this is nice. They find the camera really early. Create a lot of pressure. Meanwhile, 3 people over towards middle. Camera getting full info as well. This is a good round at the moment from LEV. Pressure, mid control, could just group up. Hit B right now would be unbelievable.
Really aggressive play from Melzer and B main. Usually we see Omens do this at the A main, and then they TP out. Oh.
He's got 2 seconds left to have that smoke online, so now it's up, but
cover going out. This is all to delay. I really like what Melzer's doing here. He's making Leviathan have to invest more sets of utility to clear out all this space. I mean, had this drone been used to hit the actual site, who knows how the round goes.
Yeah, he was playing it on a knife's edge, though. Manages to stay alive. And now LEV decide to swing all the way back towards A, where this round started.
There's a lot of unique trips being
good map control right now, right? They got all of this basically.
Both on like that front default
we'll
box, nothing in the chokes. So this is all to try to catch Aspas out, or maybe even King on his TP on a default box.
30 seconds left.
Recon on site. Is this the one that hits the roof that can just scan everything?
That'd be a great opening into the retake for them.
It's a really nice setup here. You're absolutely right. I like what Shy's doing. Now the second cage pop.
15 seconds. And Mazino's the guy with the spike and the ult.
We were talking about with 13 seconds left.
Oh yeah, I like this though.
They're gonna get the spike down. Can KRU pounce
Do they
back?
stun send after the cage?
Dangerous game you're playing. This is really aggressive. The flash on the other side. He's right next to him. Kesnick getting 2. Mazino takes a step back, as does the rest of LEV. Can they weather this? Can they keep them back? Ham is the only one playing on the side as the smoke goes up. Mazino goes down. The spam through from Melzer. This is so decisive.
Okay.
Forget about it.
Oh my god, that looked so easy for them. I thought it was looking very good for LEV. There was a very nice flash. And then maybe I wanted, I think I wanted Aspas to stun send, but yeah, they went before the cage, that's the thing. I like that, man. I can't even blame LEV for that. That was just nice from KRU to just absolutely send it. Flash dash, flash slide, whatever you want to call it.
Making them find these windows of opportunity to punish.
Shout out to Heat. This flash was incredible. 11 assists as well.
And this KRU team has been such a pleasure to watch this series. This is night and day from what we saw first time around.
So LEV had a chance to do something there to win that bonus, unable to convert. Now they're trying to get really pacey here towards B. A lot of damage on Melzer, has to TP back, but they should be comfortable in taking this space now, or at least threatening that they've taken it, and that's what they're doing.
Yeah, they paid it out. A stun as well from Kesnet. So they're aware that Neon Omen are towards that B side. Same thing with Sova. That dart got so
Okay,
much
only
info.
sees one, and it's the Cypher.
Tex is
Don't get too
acting
much
like he's
info
the
for
solo
that.
lurker here. He's going to meet Shy in a 1v1.
But there's a lot more behind this.
And it's going to be explosive if Shy drops early here.
They've got to know at this point. They've got to understand that it was not just Tex. The paranoia is out.
He's in
Shy's
trouble
still in a
here.
really good spot, though. He's buying his time as best as he can, but now falls at the hands of Tex. Heat on the swing, not able to connect. 4 fall the way of
I
KRU.
was so lucky, really, what was going on. It was nice from LEV.
doing
Util was
this?
good.
They don't even commit to getting the spike down. They decide to hand it over to Calm, who's now going to have his ult online into the next.
Spike
Yeah,
planted.
great macro play right now from Lev. And that was that firing
yeah,
squad
kinda
just
gotta
coming out of
save this.
elbow and the drone timing on the split.
He's going to
That
have
was
a pretty
awesome
good buy
from
behind it.
Leviathan. Melzer, he has to save this rifle going into the next.
Yeah,
Hasn't sitting at $50.
yeah, 1,000%.
Yeah, the only
No
person
real
that would
choice
get
but to
wrecked
save.
is like, he might have to buy like a Guardian.
So
and
Lev will get to
then,
6, and again, Calm's going to have his ult online.
I mean, it'd be free.
A couple other
3-3,
members from
he'd
the
be
attack
okay.
that are close.
Shadows traveling.
I really like how Lev have played out some of these defaults at the beginning of the round, Stray.
Yeah, that was a sick one. Taking all control of B main, denying complete info, keeping 2-3 members there, and then acting like it's only Tex that's creeping up into elbow, but it's what you said. So much more following up behind it. There was no place to really hide on site because of that drone from Calm coming through lane.
And even if it's just like half a second of hesitation of, hey, we saw Tex, just that half a second of, oh, is there going to be more? That's all the time
Well, they could
need.
also
When you've got all 5 there,
use ult, I guess.
a hesitation is death.
If they wanted to send it.
He almost got caught out too, just trying to escape.
Could be a good time for an aggro
Went away
defense
from
push.
that with like 30 HP. So Leviathan are still in this one. Doing a lot of damage to the economy of KRU, and now maybe putting themselves in a spot where they can shorten the gap. String a couple more rounds together. There's 2 Guardians right now for the side of KRU, sitting on Melzer and Shy. Very quiet approach across the map right now.
Yeah, we saw the cam spotting Melzer at the beginning of the round, grabbing that orb. And so, it's, I mean, reasonably, you understand Tex playing a little bit more carefully here, has a trip to cover him. But Lev haven't really decided where they want to go on this yet.
Yeah, and a bit of a lurk smoke here as well for Leviathan, just splitting up the site.
Also, I love that cam from Shy. Unfortunately caught
Yeah, they get,
by the
they
drone.
get a lot
but
of info.
You have to swing out so far if you want to try to clear that out. And that's often
Surprised
where you
that
get
other
punished.
trip doesn't get shocked, but
This time they don't get punished at all. Still so slow, so much doubt in the minds of KRU right now. They do have the A line though.
Spacia has been very
That
quiet.
allows for Kaznik to kind of lean towards this top mid area.
Util's
Might be
been good
able to
on him
crunch
though,
these players
a lot
in
of the time.
market.
This feels
30
like a
seconds
split out
left.
towards B, but the
Oh.
problem is they're going to have to deal with all of Shy's utility, and there's nothing that's going to be covering the
Yeah,
market crunch,
Kesnet
like you
doesn't
said.
want to get hit by the
smoke
cage
comes
here.
out towards
Kesnet
main,
can
but it's
just
already too late.
own this
Mazino's gonna
round.
get the best of NTA. They've invested the Hunter's Fury as well.
No
Shy
way.
buying his time. A perfect
Okay,
swing.
he at least
He's there with
distracted
him.
enough for
And now
this, and the
13
time was
seconds
just a
left.
little
Can't
bit
get
too
into the
low.
site.
Ten
It
seconds.
seemed
They got
like
another
they
bind
had
then, though.
everything they wanted onto B, but a beautiful response from KRU.
It was a perfect swing, but it was more so a perfect setup from the side of KRU. Too many crossfires and delay on the actual site. That's all because Shy, he used his utility so far back. The shock darts didn't really get value from the side of Leviathan. Mazino, he had to invest the breach C's towards the back site to break that trip, but nobody was able to clear it.
Oh
And
yeah,
that
I
fast
thought he
break
was.
timing,
I thought he was on for
everybody- you
multi
saw
kills
everybody
there.
from the side of Lev try to turn to deal with that.
Yeah, he had a chance to just
And
insta melt him.
it took everyone, and even then, that wasn't quite enough. And so KRU punched back, a little bit of a tit for tat these last couple of rounds.
But if it keeps going back and forth like this, it's in KRU's favor because that 9-3 half they had.
This is just a giant round if
That
Lev
doesn't
actually want to
add
do
up.
this.
Uh-oh. He's spotted. Manages to TP away. Not for long.
Mazino's had
Mazino
enough.
thought
Yeah, Mazino chases him down.
Yeah, Mazino's actually had enough.
That's a big
That's the
first
breach.
from the breach player.
Breach duelist.
And then again, this is where Lev thrive. They get a pick or they make a little bit of noise, and then what? Nothing. And so the defense is completely starved of any information.
It's just so crazy. KRU did the same game plan yesterday against 100 Thieves when they're down 4v5. They just still just commit to their setup.
Camera
and
contact, double stun.
Basically closed out that ascent map. There was a pick in B main, and there was
Heat
4
stun
players
just
on
came
A.
out.
This time it's 3 players at A. Kesnet gets the first.
Not
KRU
even.
gets the follow-up.
Not even. Just everyone guns
Did
out.
KRU just do
Wow,
to
man.
LEV?
That was pretty
Forget about being
disgusting.
down in numbers.
You don't expect it, Doug.
I mean,
You get a
3
pick
people
at
there
B,
when you
you
killed
expect
someone
the
on B.
defense to compensate.
You
Maybe
really
lean
don't.
At least 1 player over.
Big gamble.
You run into only 2. Why is there 3 members of KRU fighting A that far up? There's a gap in top mid. There's a solo player on B. But KRU, they found big success in these mid-round gambles when they're down numbers. They can feel it. They know. It was a hard read.
Kesnet's giving it.
They gambled. You called it. They gambled. And the gamble pays off. So LEV now decide to call a timeout in the closing moments of Sunset. KRU up big. Winning 3 of the last
Like a book,
4,
do
so
this
confident
this
and so
trip top
comfortable
mid.
again.
They have to at
They
least
decided to
default
leave 3
as well
Thorte
over towards
is
middle
risky.
and just
It's super risky.
shoot in the vague
Man,
area where the trip
when
can
you're
be.
guessing right too, that's hard to beat a team who's doing that.
Exactly. And honestly, they have 11 rounds. Why not? I mean, if you 50-50 it most of the time, you're bound to at least get 1. And now, because of that, they're on match point. I mean, they could literally do this for the next, 6 rounds. At some point, if Leviathan don't keep using info and they just decide to run and execute, they might run into a stack.
6 chances.
And
And
that's
in
all
theory,
because that big
this is
buffer they
LEV's
were able
map.
to get.
And then
By
KRU were
winning
the ones that
9-3.
was like, sure,
Getting to 11
pick
rounds
Abyss.
in the first place.
Maybe.
KRU went from winning 6 rounds the last time these 2 teams played
Total.
to now being 1 round away from having a 2-1 lead. I mean, what a subversion of expectations. What an entire turning of the tide.
Yeah. And just to give the viewers out there a stat, KRU are 5 out of 8.
I'm going to hold you on the stat. I'm sorry.
My God, that woman
The
just
rolling
TP'd
Thunder's
into
out.
it.
They're going to try to flood it behind him. The Melser trying to keep them back, not able to do so.
Dude,
Mazino
honestly,
on the
Melzer
swing on
could
the
have
punish.
owned it if
Now
he
the
didn't
smoke
go for the
backside, but it's
TP.
been
That's
fully
incredibly
disrespected by the
unlucky.
defense. It does not
It's a
matter.
nice
Like
round for
the
LEV. A
low
little
over
bit of
KRU.
luck in that and a little
And
bit
that was on the
unlucky for
lighter
Melzer.
buy. They invest Aspas' ult. They had stingers. They did
Yeah.
everything. And that was what it took.
He's here. As
Now
they
they're
pop
gonna
the
try to
ult,
hunt.
he TP's here.
Kesnet down, get
As
op
the
out of
ult
his
came in.
hands. And that's
Okay.
risky. They don't have very much as far as guns go.
Yeah, they need to be very careful right now. And I think that's why you see now the little cut. They can't afford to lose anything more because their economy is not looking too hot whatsoever. But that was a very convincing round win there. This time around, after getting that first blood, that punish, they just decide to fully
On
commit into
9, Kesnet doesn't have to buy anything, so he gets
second-guessing
3,
themselves.
so he
No
can
going
drop.
back.
Well, and that's where I think that's where you
Then
see
this
a
is
lot of
gonna
the
be
success
okay.
of an attack side
It
that
could
likes to
maybe be a drop.
freeze and cut noise and slow things
Like
down.
one
is
person,
you're
kind of
almost
2
in
people
lot
would
of
have to
ways
take
you're
a
kind of
slight
lulled
hit.
into like a sense of
Not
confidence
even,
and a
one
sense
person
of
has to take a
security.
hit.
Yeah, where you go, okay, they made some noise, now they're gonna freeze.
Chas,
And then all of a
1, 2,
sudden you
3,
just get
4,
punched in
5
the
with the
mouth.
prime. Thank you for the 8 months, man. Thanks for using your prime on me.
The problem is that works really into your
Appreciate
hand
you,
when
man.
you're in the lead. Now, having to do that in a comeback standpoint, I mean, it's risky. It's some risky business you're playing with here. That being said, Leviathan do understand that KRU have an operator on the field.
Oh,
And Melzer right now, I don't know what gun he's going to get, or if he's just going to sit on a classic. I guess he's just... Oh, he's got a Spectre. Okay, somebody
Spectre?
bought him up last second.
I mean, that's a
Got
lot of
little bit
ults,
of a
though.
buffer too. You don't have to invest a ton.
How on earth do you do? How on earth do you do this if you're LEV? You know, there's one giant
Melzer has been
stacked
playing
round in here at
front
one
B, even
point.
with that punish in the last couple of
Probably
times.
this
He's
one.
still doing it. Yeah, that's complete and utter confidence from the lad. This time he's backing up a little bit.
Shy is the only one who's currently on site, but Kesnet is quick on the rotate, and he's got the op. Remember the
guy's getting
punish that
vision
we saw
blocked.
2 days ago?
The double
of
smoke,
Aspas
right?
onto Kesnet in
One
this
smoke?
exact line.
Calm does have drone though. Not used! He exposes his body to do a dart! And he gets picked because of it, and now Shy! He has free reign on the site, Doug!
Aspas down the ult used from Kesnet. It's just Hex and Mazino left.
Oh,
That has been enough in the
Both got
past.
hit
Can
as
it be
well.
enough here? Look at Tex. He's managed to avoid the Rolling Thunder, but stays alive for now. The
Look at that
paranoia out.
Yuto,
He's gonna be
man.
attacked by
Damn,
himself,
crew.
and he will fall
That
too.
was sick.
Kevnet, the
Yeah,
rest
definitely
of crew
Lev
stand
messed up
strong
a little bit on some of these
Sunset.
rounds,
What a
but
response, man.
still, man,
13-7.
it was nice from
The
crew.
way of the LATAM representatives.
63% win rate in 4v5.